Welcome back to 32 Ways to Connect. I'm Mary. We're on day 25. Today's word is balance. Balance is dancing between two things that are in opposition or on the opposite end of the spectrum. So let's use or play with the imagery of fire and water. So if the two are dancing together, fire gets too big, it can burn up all the water. Water gets too big, it can take out the fire. And somewhere within us lives an opposition similar to this, that we're asked or called to keep in this sense of a nurturing balance so that we can feel really aligned and helped. Fire, the energy of it, it lives in our being through our expression, our individuality, the ways we want to be seen, the ways we're active, the way we shine. Water lives within us in our sense of connection to all that is, to life, to people. If you think of water like the vastness of an ocean or a body of water, how it connects, there's such an interconnected, vast sense of it. So, our relationship to life, our empathic response, our emotions, our sensitivity, the places we have tremendous strength, and the places that we can drop down and get very still and quiet. If you think down towards the bottom of the center of the ocean, fire, water. So, in these two places, as you've heard me describe them, what do you notice is more alive within you? The aspects of fire, this go get 'em doing, activity, water, maybe rest, feeling sense. In our relationships to ourselves, to life, to other people, we're always in this exchange. So, our fire within us in any of our relationships of really wanting to be seen, of wanting to be an individual, of really wanting it our own way, with our water, wanting to connect, wanting to feel. And sometimes when these are out of balance, we can start to bulldoze. We'll notice we'll bulldoze. However, even though one may be more dominant than the other, we still need the other, right? So, again, dropping into the descriptions, which is it that you would love to start calling or waking up or realigning with more of that energy? Because you can feel a sense of deficiency or a lack there. Does it feel like your water sense, that feeling sense, needing to connect, fire, your individuality, wanting to move, go after what you want? There's lots of different ways to feed either one of these energies. If we can first slow down long enough to see what it is that we actually need and how we can help ourselves or nourish ourselves to come back into balance, especially in relationship. Sometimes we're not always the best at communicating this. And the first place, of course, to start is always within yourself. So how can you bring more of that water sense, that fire sense? Sometimes it's even literal. So maybe going out into the sun. I know it's very hot right now around the world. Maybe lighting a candle instead, staying in your cool space. Maybe just putting your face in the sun, wearing bright colors that day. Maybe if it's water, playing with darker, rich colors to wear. Maybe taking a bath, taking a little bit longer in the shower. So, literally connecting with that sense of element can also help bring us into balance. So, the question for the cards today: how can I come? What can help me to come into a greater sense of balance between my fire and water? Anything that feels like it's opposing within me, that both things need nurturing and attention. And I pulled the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords card usually means defeat in some way. It's addressing it. And a lot of times with this card, this sense of defeat or the fear around defeat is something that we're starting to become really paranoid about and is dominating our life. And it's beginning to interfere in our sense of connection in a lot of different ways. So, what places in your life does it feel true for you to start setting some swords down? So, unnecessary places where you feel like you're battling, where can you begin settling more and more into yourself, trusting your sense of what's needed, and letting go of this feeling sense that you have to battle or you may uh, have to worry about this constant sense of defeat. Usually, a lot of the times, we're always coming up against ourselves in some way, and that can manifest in our world. But where are some really obvious places that some good rest, coming into attention to our water needs or our fire needs, starting to put down those unnecessary swords can help us come back into balance. So, leaving that with you, take what's useful, dismiss what's not. All my love. We'll see you soon. Bye.